right. Shout out to 2K Sports. Shout out to PlayStation 4 live stream. Shout out to Facebook. Also, shout out to the YouTube community. Like to thank YouTube staff so much and the YouTube community for creating this beautiful venue for this special sports occasion here on YouTube. Shout out to all my YouTube subscribers. I'd like to thank a lot of those who view the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League station, Network 18. Also, if anybody would like to join any of my leagues, you can friend me on my PS4, Joe Price 834, Joe Price 834. Or you can friend me on my Facebook, Joe Price, which is Joe Price, or you can friend me on my YouTube, which is Devin Smith. Okay, we're getting down to game live stream, game 23 of the NBA Season 2 2017. We got the Phoenix Suns coming to Philly. Brandon Knight, Devin Booker, Ben Simmons, and Allen Williams, and Alex Lex, all right, coming to Philly to play against my boys Eric Bledsoe, Markelle Fultz, and Okafor. So this should be a really good matchup. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. Of course, I'm Coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green. I'm going to be coaching my 13-9 Philadelphia Sixers. We have had, I think, maybe a 6-game, 7-game winning streak. We are really coming alive in Philly. We also are the Season 1 NBA champions, the Sixers, where I had Derrick Rose, and I had some other players too as well, where I rebuilt the Sixers and we won the championship in the first season of NBA. You can find that all on my YouTube page. You just put in Devin Smith NBA Season 1 and all my old games should come up. Alright, so tonight we're going to get ready to get this game 23 on down, and I hope you guys enjoy the show.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, happy to be here with my partners, Kate and Shaquille O'Neal. Moments away at Wells Fargo Center, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Phoenix Suns. Well, for the Suns, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. We'll be checking out Eric Bledsoe in this one. Bledsoe, undersized, even for a point guard, but despite that, gets to the rim a lot, can attack a defense. How's he do it, Jack?
Well, Ernie, he's stronger than any other point guard in the league. And he protects the ball with his body as he attacks, like Nick Van Exel used to do.
Oh, really? Yeah.
The strongest point guard?
I would say so. He gets his body into the defender, and he is a tough guy to move defensively. Yeah, I would say toughest and strongest.
And now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan, also tough and strong, with the tip.
Beautiful view of the stunning and historic City Hall. Welcome everyone to our broadcast here in Philadelphia.
Phoenix Suns are 10-14, traveling into Philly. Philly with 13-9.
What the cheer on the 76ers. With Brett Berry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. The Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off a good outing against the Pistons. A 3-point win in that one. Always nice to come out on top in a close game.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
Well, it led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
And before the game gets underway, let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Earl Watson. David.
Well, guys, when I asked him what impressed him the most about today's opponent, he immediately referred to the explosiveness on their offense. He said they have so many different ways to hurt you that it's impossible to take away everything. It's just about damage control. He acknowledged they've got a big job to do defensively. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now about halfway through the season, Brent, some teams looking great, but we still have a long way to go. We're talking about an 82-game schedule that is meant to put teams and players really to a full test.
It's really something. I oftentimes find myself, Kevin, looking back after 14 years of playing at a team schedule for an upcoming season.
All right, we got game 23 underway. Phoenix Suns at Philadelphia Sixers in game 23 of the NBA season 2017 underway.
Fueled up and ready to go. And Phoenix, look at who they've got on the floor.
Block it!
Booker pairing up at the 1 and the 2. Williams is out there with Len, and it's Simmons in at the spot.
A good court awareness that time from Brandon Knight. He's a creative guard who has a good feel for when his guys are open.
No good from Bledsoe. And Phoenix has possession. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
You know, they're the visiting team. It's a loud arena, very distracting at times, but simply no excuse for missing a ton of free throws.
Yeah, it just looked like, and I'm not sure if you guys saw this, but just never comfortable in this game. And the line certainly is one of those places where that could show up.
And you see Markelle Fultz and how he plays. Wasn't as high coming into college, but he changed that tune after one season.
And in that final year, Fultz grew a full 3 inches. I think that helped move him into the elite prospect range. At 6'5", with that 6'10" wingspan, he has the special size that you look for, and really was a lone bright spot on an otherwise underachieving college team. And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
And the 76ers with possession. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Knight. Here's Simmons. Here's Len. Lays it up off the glass. Len's got his second basket of the game.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second.
Come on, man.
There, block out, be aggressive, and control the glass.
Now here's Booker, following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Knight. Will pass to Len. Simmons on the wing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot clock at 5. And it's Len. That time on the assist by Booker. 6 points for Alex Len.
Booker finding the open man that time, trying to get his teammates going.
The 17-footer. Fultz with the ball. Working on Booker. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Len. On the wing, Booker. Coming off a 21-point game his last outing. Shot from 12. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Len's got 8.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4.
The foul called on Brandon Knight. That's his
What?
foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the...
Oh, come on, man.
Fultz with the ball. He's guarded by Booker, and that one drops for him.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Bledsoe against Knight, and the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. There's the pick. Knight kicks to Booker. 5 on the clock. Ryan, a screen. Fires from deep. And Booker is good for 3. Booker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Okafor. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort at will for second chance points.
Williams a screen. And Simmons kicks to Len. And a dunk by Len.
Just an amazing feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted
at reading the floor.
The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Bledsoe. Glenn grabs the board.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Last time the Suns saw postseason basketball was back in 2010. This team knows that the next step for them in the rebuilding process is to get back to competitive level of play. And Suns fans are certainly not used to not seeing postseason basketball in the desert.
Kid Gilchrist is checked in for Philadelphia. T.J. McConnell comes in for Eric Woodson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the Suns, they've had so much success as a franchise, Brett, for so long. This is actually their longest playoff drought in team history.
Yeah, they've had a ton of playoff consistency, and we're unlucky to not ever have won a title, especially during the years with Steve Nash and Maurice Stoudemire, and when Grant Hill was added to that roster. Great talent and a great style under Mike D'Antoni. All those teams came up a little bit short. Now they've got a young roster that's trying to get back to an experience and taste what it's like to be in those kind of games.
All night, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Chandler is screen. Knight passes to Booker.
Block it!
Offensive rebound.
What?
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the 76ers.
And they concentrated a lot on creating open looks from beyond the arc. Player movement, finding space on the perimeter, that was their #1 priority.
I'm going to substitute, man. Markel Folks is coming in at the point. We're going to keep Monty Ellis in as the shooting guard. You know what? I like Monty Ellis. I want Eric Bledsoe in. He's going to be at shooting guard. Michael Gilchrist is going to be at small forward. Okay, we got... All right. Okay, we got the guys we need in.
The 76ers trail by 6. And the 76ers
Timeout.
take their first timeout here.
And one of the things that stands out about Josh Jackson out of Kansas is his playmaking ability at that forward position. For a guy 6'8", you can put the ball in his hands and let him create offense for you, much like a Draymond Green.
And Josh Jackson, Greg, out of Kansas, able to step into that point forward role well.
And in today's game, you can't have too many playmakers on the court at one time. Josh Jackson is Draymond Green 2.0. A little bit better athlete, can be a difference maker defensively, but also has that high IQ on the offensive side to make everybody better.
And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. Jahlil Okafor on top.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he
Oh, come on, man.
on fire.
McConnell with it. He's guarded by Knight. Chandler with the block.
Oh, my.
He does, Tyson Chandler.
They didn't even give me my subs. Who I asked for.
It's Jackson with the drive, and he banks in the layup.
A fantastic awareness, finishing with ease at the rim, and the defense was just not a factor.
Now, here's McConnell. Over in the corner, Ellis. No good that time. Good D by Booker. Jackson from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 5 now.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high field.
Timeout called the 76ers. When you look at Brandon Knight and you figure that he would be perfect in the role of a sixth man off the bench.
You know, I think you hit it right on the head. I think he does fit that mold because of the ability to play both guard positions and also as a scorer facilitator. It's never easy to learn the nuance of that role right off the bat. Adjusting to it is one reason I think he's...
They're not giving me the guy. Oh. They're not even giving me the guy I asked for.
Kid Gilchrist against Jackson. Count it.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Knight. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston.
Loved his passing tonight as well. He was just cutting the defense to pieces out there.
1:10 left in the first quarter. Chandler outside. Pass to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. And
oh, let's go!
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for...
Come on, oh my God, yo.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Booker with no one around. Off target with this hoop. And now looks like...
Who's rock?
Here, guys, will likely see
who got injured?
And boy, when you see
who got injured?
Like this, it's always scary.
Yeah,
oh!
Number one, everything.
Oh, he injured. Oh, Okafor got injured. Oh my God. Oh, damn. That's not good. Oh man, that's not good at all. Oh man. Thank you. Thank you, Hockey Night News. Thank you. Damn. Yeah, they put some ads on my videos now. You know, so the videos is getting much more exposure than they were before, you know. But thank you, Hockey. Thank you, Hockey News and Highlight. Yeah.
Standing at about 6'2",
you know,
just over 200 pounds. He brings that physicality.
The videos are getting ads and stuff running on them, so.
Take a break. Take a break.
Oh, yeah. The videos are starting to get a little buzz. These videos are getting a buzz.
That's good from McConnell. Greg, you were a defensive-minded guard. Do you see any similarities to what McConnell brings to the table?
You know, I love his toughness. He's got quick feet, a strong lower base, and, you know, he gets into you, and he racks up his fair share of steals because of it.
And the Suns making a change here. Chris has checked in, so he gets them both. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Ellis against Booker. He feeds it to Ward. Back to Booker.
Block it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Cause he pissed off me. I knew it. Cause he pissed off me.
76ers have hit most of their free throws tonight. 5 of 6.
Yeah, cause he pissed off me.
Success rate on the season, right around 77%.
I knew it, man. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, cool.
20 seconds left in the first. And now here's Chris. Defense is right there. Chandler is screen. Chris picks the ball.
Block it!
Chris.
No way!
Down the football.
Damn!
Kept scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Suns lead by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, very vocal leader certainly. He talked about how important it is for an NBA locker room.
Players be the police. Coach sets the standard, but players individually call out other players. You know, whether it be timeout, whether it be halftime, whether it be pulling guys to the side, you know, in practice. When you have that going on, you see multiple guys doing that, that's when you know you have a good team.
Don't you need a player like this, Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork? You know, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature.
There we go. All right, there we go.
Like having a
T.J. McCollum, there we go.
An all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room.
What?
Chandler has got that.
Oh my God, man.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what we've seen, guys, in Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, to me, the story of that first period was their rebound.
They're jumping out to a lead largely because they did the hard work on the glass. So you love the passion in the early part of this game that they're playing with.
Coleman here now for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for him. David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Philadelphia let me know the status. They checked out his foot, and it appears he may have sprained his toe on that play. They'll have to set the rest of this one out, and it's unclear how much longer.
Come on, man.
Kevin?
Appreciate that, D.A. Well, it's never easy for a player to go through what he's experiencing, Greg, right now.
But it is something that happens.
Oh my God.
Every player, he's strong enough mentally to get through it. This we know.
And sometimes off the court, you work harder than you do preparing for a regular game. He'll get himself ready to go. Look forward to when he gets back on the court.
And Phoenix looking at the
What?
Booker and Jackson, the young perimeter pair. Chris and Chandler are up front, and it's Knight in at the one.
Oh man, this is not good. Go.
Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Right now, Brent, so much ball movement is perimeter based, but as defenses have adjusted, do you think we'll see more offense run through the post again like we did before?
I think what we're seeing, Kevin, is that post-up play is being redefined by more guards, more guys who draw attention down there on the block. And that's the way...
Block it! Screen!
NBA.
Damn!
So far ahead of what defensive concepts have taught you for years, that the post-up game will be a few years before we get back to dynamic post-play.
I find that comment you just made fascinating, but it's that much advanced over the...
Damn!
Yeah, because think about it, Kevin. For years and years, you've had coaching staffs and film guys talking to you about the basic qualities of a defense, and that is rim runs for the big, getting back into the paint, and building your defense out. If you do that today, you're at a disadvantage almost every possession.
Here's Kid Gilchrist.
Oh my God! He stripped. Oh my God! He stripped me. Oh no way! Oh my God, man!
What breathtaking quickness by Simmons. So good at blowing.
Oh my God! Oh man!
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Now here's Simmons. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Chris, offline with...
This is unbelievable. Oh my God.
33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them.
Take it up. Come. Oh my God.
Rises up, and is he playing volleyball, Kevin? He just spiked that one away.
On the wing.
No.
Ball. Second chance.
What?
Chris.
Oh my.
Chris has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Oh my God.
Nice little run here.
Oh.
Here's Bledsoe, and it's blocked.
Damn.
Here's a reason. And another shot. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Oh my. Oh man. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening.
On the scoreboard, but really.
Oh my God.
As well.
Here's a reason. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Knight. The Suns on offense.
Oh, this is not a good night. Oh no! Oh my God!
For the Sixers, a lot of missed rookie seasons over the years. First Nerlens Noel, then Joel Embiid, now Ben Simmons.
Yeah, but in many cases, I think they drafted them knowing they might be out of commission. Still, I think the Philly fans probably hope not to hear the phrase foot fracture for a long time. Hopefully, they can keep everybody healthy and get this thing moving forward.
Now, here's Kid Gilchrist. Brandon Knight missing his last shot.
God.
Here's the reason.
Oh my God, man.
Tough with his shots.
Oh no, no.
He's going to have to tap someone else to step up until he finds it.
He's starting to show killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
They need a good offensive possession.
They've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stucky tries inside. That shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it, and Luis Scola gets the whistle outside. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Colts comes in for Trevor Ariza, and it's Williams in for Eric Bledsoe. And Phoenix also making a switch. Len's checked in. Knight against Williams. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's the floater. Tries again, and the shot is good.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
Ellis, he's checked in for the 76ers. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Phoenix. Dudley comes in for Booker. That one misses for Williams. You know, Brett, the one thing we've seen from Coach Earl Watson is that he has a very good working relationship with his roster. His players have always said they have the trust of their coach.
Well, that's the key buzzword for what it is that Earl Watson wants to do with this young ball club, is that he wants to grow as they grow, and he wants to know that at all times Earl Watson has their back. He wants them to have the kind of success in the league that is going to afford them everything that they want, and he never shies away about talking about those things.
The Suns have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Len. And Alex Len, the 5th overall pick from the 2013 draft, is with all young centers, Brent. He took some time to adjust to the league.
Well, he will turn 25 years old during the season, so you wonder if Phoenix's style of play is something that ends up winning out rather than what Alex Len provides for you in terms of his size, his ability down low to block shots and maybe score some points. But he's a center that still has potential.
Oh! What a dunk, Markel Fultz.
Athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Now here's Dudley, guarded closely. Outside Knight. Here's Len, and no good trying to get that one. And so it's Phoenix sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Here with Brett Brown. Now, Coach, it seemed like you guys came out a little flat How do you get some energy for the second half?
You just got to go with the people that have energy. I feel like we're going to not be aggressive. We have to do whatever we're going to do through our defense, and so far it's been to work.
Fred, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Phoenix had no problems getting going. Competing with a chip on their shoulders, they started things off with an 11-3 run. After one, they held an 8-point advantage. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
They were brick city and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And that will wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the second half.
Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Yeah, it's been quite a game for Alex Len.
Yeah, good things happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extremely disciplined.
Hey, Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty.
All right, we're in the third quarter.
The 76ers trail by 21. Still out there with Trevor Ariza. And there's Fultz. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half.
Just watch Eric Bledsoe out there and just the athleticism that he can play with at that position. Seems like he's still getting stronger and faster every year. He's got tremendous burst and tremendous power. Tough for opposing point guards to match that kind of physicality.
That free throw, no good. And for Bledsoe, it is said that he greatly improved his diet since establishing himself in the league.
Well, I like the fact that Eric Bledsoe has taken this a lot more seriously. Of course, he's a very physical player, plays the point guard position, and with that kind of taxing work on your body, best thing you could do is make sure you fuel it up for that kind of action. Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room.
There we go.
With it. And here's Booker. Glenn, a screen. And Booker kicks to Knight. Glenn with a screen on Bledsoe. 5 on the clock. Here's Knight. Up again. Great position.
Come on, my God.
14 points for Alex Len.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
Oh!
And that ball back up and just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's Booker. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. It's deflected, and the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. He can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. It's going to go on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. He misses the free throw. Hey, Brady, you and I were talking about the toughest players in the league just a minute ago. It's easy to go right to physical attributes, but let's shift it. Hey, who are some of the toughest guys mentally in the game now?
those guys who are thinking out there on the floor, not only about what they have to do, Kevin, but getting their guys lined up and into right spots. I think that Marc Gasol does an incredible job of that in Memphis, especially as the center, knowing all the coverages, backing up the line of defense on pick and rolls, rebounding, outletting, scoring. That's a lot of work for a big guy. And the elite guys that we could talk about, Kev, Chris Paul and LeBron James. I mean,
Damn!
for those guys when it comes down to making sure that things are communicated between the coach and that all 5 guys know their responsibilities on the floor.
I bet if they can come from the back end, like you said with Gasol, a guy like DeAndre Jordan, I think has really tried to improve that part of his game.
I think there's a lot more appreciation for how much DeAndre Jordan does, especially the way that he contributed to the USA team.
Bledsoe gets to Ariza. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Len. Knight on the wing, guarded by Bledsoe. And here we go, fast break. Fultz has got it. Booker pulls it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the jumper off target to finish the break. And stolen by Simmons. He kicks it to Knight. There's the dish to Booker. Len sends a screen for Booker. Over Scola. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 10.
Booker focused on scoring right there. Even under duress, Booker finding a way to sink a very tough shot.
Fultz dishes to Scola to halt the run. Rebound by the Suns.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be. And tonight his shot's been a bit off, but still, they lead the game.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Knight on the wing. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. 8 points for Brandon Knight.
Well, Knight confident shooting it off the pass.
They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Booker, right side. To the paint. Here's Simmons. That's short off the rim.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
Got to be some consideration here for a different rotation because the matchup right now is just not favorable.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Hey guys, this is the first they're seeing out Philadelphia this year.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
With some changes. Monte Ellis checked in for Kid Gilchrist. Williams comes in for Fultz. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Eric Bledsoe. And the Suns here with a different look. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Len. T.J. Ward comes in for Alan Williams. Jackson, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And Dudley subbed in for Devin Booker. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Here's McConnell. And counted, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
This is sort of the joust of the NBA where the aggressive player, more often than not, wins out.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Here is Knight. He's got 8. Outside Jackson. Outside Knight. Chandler with a screen for Knight. The feed now to Dudley. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Dudley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And the basket by Scola.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Now Knight, he's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. There's the screen. Chandler is screen. Fresh 24 for the Suns. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Not loose.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. And I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That one falls. The Suns have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Chandler is screen. And Dudley kicks to Knight. Jackson in the corner. No good on the 3. Williams. Watch out, missing. And so it's Phoenix holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here.
All right, we're in the fourth quarter. Phoenix Suns 62 to Philadelphia 37.
17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. We've got Jared Dudley. Jones is out there with Reed. Then there's Bender, and it's Chandler in at the 5 down low. Now Scola, following Dragan Bender's 3-point attempt, buries the long-range jumper. And that's now 7 points for Monte Ellis.
The defense cannot let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to control the 3-point line, or you risk getting burned.
Now, here is Reed. Pass to Bender.
Block it!
From Dudley, sinks the 3.
Damn!
And you can see the play calling this half.
Oh, man.
From distance.
No question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
Here's Williams. Phoenix able to drain the 3. And Jones sends it back.
Oh.
He recovers it. Williams passes to Scola. And so it looks like the 76ers are taking possession here. Phoenix making some changes. Chris, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now.
And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. The defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
Dudley, no luck. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Stuckey outside. From deep. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brent, when you were playing in Seattle, those were the best assist years, statistically, of your career. What led you to become such a catalyst for that offense?
Well, it was interesting just...
Oh, my God, man.
Start to play with the basketball as a two-guard a little bit more in Seattle, trying to play a little bit more up-tempo. And again, I'll mention opportunities because of Gary Payton getting double teams. It opened up situations for me, Kevin, where I could be a bit more creative as the off guard.
You love that, didn't you?
Oh, I love playing that way. I wish I had more years of doing that, kind of the run-and-gun style that Phoenix employed for most of the mid-2000s with that 7 seconds or less. I could have been agreeable with that.
Heard the NBA has a new CBA, a collective bargaining agreement. How big a win is this for everyone involved?
I don't think the league has been in a better situation than it is right now, Kevin. And for the fact that labor discussions all took place behind closed doors without anything sneaking out underneath them, I think it was great for the league. It's been great for Adam Silver. It's been great for the Players Association. So it's nice to see the train keep rolling.
And now here's Chris. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's a nice stroke there from Devin Booker. He is a great shooter from deep.
Reed against Williams. Deflects the pass and stolen by Booker. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all.
And he makes the first. Well, the Suns' issue last season was their defensive focus, Brent. Bottom 5 in the league in defense and had a lot of trouble not committing silly fouls on defense.
That's where youth plays a huge part, Kevin. Inexperience, not understanding the nuances of the NBA defensive game. And a lot of times what you'll see, Kevin, is young guys getting caught up in the idea that, hey, I stopped my man, I did a good job defensively. And that's not really what team defense is all about, certainly at the NBA level.
And Dudley kicks to Booker. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Stoll with it, out guarded by Booker. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And when you look at Kidd-Gilchrist, and he is certainly known for his ability to defend and attack the rim. He's a terrific athlete, and he uses that athleticism on both sides of the floor. And just the prototype when you look at that hybrid forward position.
And both free throws good from Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And you look at the size and game of Kidd-Gilchrist, he is the opposite of what most GMs look for in that 3 spot. But Brady makes it work.
Yeah, I mean, most teams want a tall 3 that can stretch the floor. Kidd-Gilchrist isn't that, but still gets playing time because he's effective when on the floor. If you play defense like he does, you're going to find a way to get on the floor.
Now, Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
Hey, Brent, what are some of the biggest differences between NBA play and international play?
I think in international play, and we're moving more and more towards it, Kevin, is possessions oftentimes involve 5 to 6 passes and exploring quick cuts to the basket, big guys away from the hoop, and opening up space around the lane for cutters to get in there and slicing through with passes to get available scoring opportunities. A lot of these coaches have borrowed some sets, especially during international competition with the Olympics, that they brought back to training camps for the NBA season.
Passing, cutting, shooting, I mean, those are the most attractive things to the naked eye to see and watch.
You know what, Kevin? That sounds a lot like basketball to me.
Yeah, me too. Passes it to Chris. Reed dishes to Bender. Booker in the post. Kicks to Dudley. Back to Booker. The pass to Chris. Scola against Reed. 5 to shoot. Booker lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, if Booker's that close, the D is done for. He can't let a good scorer like that hit whatever he wants, especially on the inside.
Stuckey for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Chris has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Booker kicks to Chris. Now here's Dudley. And here's Booker from the arc. No good that time.
How hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Stuckey can't get it to go.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Devin Booker.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Going to try to crowd Darren Williams whenever he has the ball. He's got a strong sense of when he can pull up. Defense is picked off.
Knocked loose and stolen by Williams. Basket good. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Reed kicks to Dudley. Here's Bender. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault.
And they will call over the back on the play.
And trying to be the first one to get his hands on the miss. Instead, he's called for over the back.
Tough foul. He's trying to make something happen right there, and he gets a bit out of control, and the referee's right on spot.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Reed with it. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks. Brandon, congrats on the win. What did you guys do that contributed to it?
We just stayed focused. Today we were able to continue to, try to stick to our game plan, get stops, and, just continue to crash the boards. We were able to stay true to what we practice and, what we believe in.
Brandon, great win tonight. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.